It's easy to get wrapped up in the aesthetic of a home when visiting an open house. But of course, there are so many other things we got to think about. We all know that. To break down some of the specific, we're joined by Realtor Darin Germyn. Hello, hello.
Thanks for having me.
What is the main thing that everybody's looking for at an open house, at a showing?
They basically want to know if it's pretty and of good value. So they want to come in and they want to see if it's right for their family or right for them or whatever they're looking for specifically. But they want to feel good when they come in and see that the home offers really great value.
So in the kitchen, the focal point is often the cabinets. What can you tell us about that?
Well, a lot of people fall in love with pretty stuff, but a lot of times they're turned off by our property by how the kitchen looks. So what a lot of people don't know is you can redo a kitchen relatively inexpensively by maybe either painting the cabinets or replacing the doors or refinishing them and it's like a third of the cost. So this is a great example. This is a home that had the cabinet doors replaced and it looks phenomenal.
When viewing a home, windows is a big one as well. What can you tell us about that?
There's a few things to consider with windows, especially in an older home. One is if there's any kind of fogging or sweating, you want to consider that the window may need to be replaced. It's an aesthetic thing, as well as the seals are likely gone on them. So you've got heating issues at that point. The other thing you want to consider with an aluminum window is when it's cold outside and warm inside, they can sweat and get condensation on your sill. And you want to make sure there's no rot or any signs of damage there.
Okay, Darin, when you're at an open house, what's the thing that you notice the most in the bathrooms?
One thing that we find all the time is a lot of homeowners don't properly take care of their showers. So this is an insert in this example, but a lot of the times it's covered in tile, or grout is porous rather, and people don't seal it so water gets in. So you want to make sure you have a good look at the care and repair of the grout as you're looking at that bathroom.
Right. And what if it doesn't look so hot to the naked eye? Then what does that mean?
Well, a great home inspector is going to help you catch that, but you want to be cautious that if water did get behind, sometimes you have to take out the whole tile, and especially if it's an older tile that maybe you can't find a match for, you're redoing everything in that bathroom to make the tile match.
A big future cost.
A big future cost.
Now finally, the light. This place is beautifully well lit, right?
It is.
But how do we know what it looks like with all the lights off? Do you recommend that we turn off the lights or talk to the realtor to see what it's truly like?
Absolutely, yeah. I always will ask the listing realtor if they're okay if we just flip off a few of the lights. I mean, when you buy a home, you're not coming downstairs in the morning in the middle of winter to all the lights being on typically. So you want to know what you're waking up to, what it's going to look like. Do you have to have your lights on all day to enjoy your property once you're living in it? So it's a great idea just to go in and flip off a couple of the lights, see what kind of natural light you have coming in.
Another thing to look out for is the health of the strata for any given property, if there is a strata associated with it. And of course, a realtor can help with that. For Open House, I'm Kasia Badurka.